This week on the OnStage Blog Theatre Podcast, it's not the worst podcast, but it is talking about the worst songs.
Yes, yes.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the OnStage Blog Theatre Podcast. And today we are going a little negative, but it's all in good fun. It's just personal opinion. And there have to be some. Well, we've got all these good songs that we talked about in a previous episode. So now we're talking about the songs we don't like as much. And it's going to be super fun. And I am theater critic Rachel Wagner, and Jacklyn Collier is here.
Hello. Yes, this one was, I would say, equally fun to put together because you know what? Sometimes it's just fun to be a little bit of a negative
Yeah.
Nelly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, oh, I hate it, but it's because I'm so
Yeah.
passionately love other
Yeah,
songs.
that's right. Well, and I'm realizing that I think you are a nicer person than me because you couldn't come up with 10, barely, and I had like 24 without really too much effort.
I was wondering what your list was going to be. I did struggle to come up with 10, although I will say I picked all of mine from musicals that I actually really like. I didn't do any deep cuts to musicals that I
Yes.
don't like.
Well, I did do some from musicals that I don't like, but I didn't do like ones that were on Broadway for, one day. That like the epic flops and stuff like that. Like that wasn't really as interesting to me. I also don't have that many. There are a couple that are like Broadway was racist. Like to me that's not that interesting to just mine old Broadway for like racist songs. I have a couple, but I don't know.
Oh, so yes, in terms of that, my only criteria was that it's not even like if it's doesn't further the plot or if like it's racist or homophobic or outdated. I literally just pick songs that when I'm listening to the cast album or a couple shows that I've been in or when I'm thinking about that musical, I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh, skip it.
Yeah.
Skip it.
Yeah.
Just skip it.
Well, and we do have two episodes where we went through, I think between the two of them, I think we went over 80 shows
Mhm.
of our best and worst from each of these popular shows. So there's that as well. Plus, like we said, we did a whole episode on our favorite songs that you can also listen to. So there is lots of of discussion that we've
Positivity.
had on this topic going on. And I have more listed. I don't really have these in order, except for the top two. Those are the only ones that are like my definite top two, and you'd probably know what they
Yeah, I
are.
think I have a clue.
But I will do two for every one of yours,
That sounds
and
great.
we'll
Yes.
probably get through them around the same time. So I'm starting out with my first entries are We Both Reached for the Gun from Chicago. I just think it's such a weird song. I get it. They're trying to say that Roxy is Billy's puppet and the ventriloquism of it all. And I just think it's weird. I don't like it. And then I have Fixer Upper and Heige from Frozen. I
Yeah.
just, both those songs are rough since, in my opinion. I don't
Yeah.
understand why they really kept Fixer Upper for the Broadway musical. They didn't have to. Nobody likes it. It
No.
is like
No.
it is universally decided upon as the worst song in the Frozen movie. So you have a chance, like they did with Hunchback, for instance, getting rid of Guy Like Me, which everyone hates. You have a
Yes.
chance to get rid of you have a chance to get rid of a song that people don't like and that also doesn't it just doesn't make really a whole lot of sense in the story. Like, why is Kristoff raised by the trolls? Like, it's such a weird plot element that like
We
what?
don't need it. We
No,
don't need it. We don't
no.
need
And
it.
it's never
No,
addressed again. I'm
no.
like, why is he raised by the trolls? Why is he like, what is going on?
Stop.
And
Can we
so,
talk about this?
yeah. And so it's a bad song. Heidi is also very bad. It's a terrible song and it's cringe and you see way more skin on stage than you need to for a family Disney show. So both those, uh, all three of those, I just don't like. So
I love Reach for the Gun is one of those that I don't like when I hear it, but to sing it is fun. I've never been in Chicago, but it was one that like we would always like sing in theater school. And I realized
yeah,
I don't like listening to it, but it's just fun to do it.
it's not a bad song in and of itself.
Yeah.
Like it's fine song, but I just think it's very weird in the show
Yes.
itself,
Yes.
you
Yes.
know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's just me. All right, what's your first one?
Okay, gotta take us to Music Man, which is a beautiful show, but Shapoopy,
Yeah.
it's chaotic. It's here's the thing. I did Music Man community theater years ago, and it was fun to do Shapoopy, but ugh, it just is like Shapoopy, 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 Shapoopy. I
Yeah.
don't need it. I'm gonna skip it
Whenever
when listening to
you
the cast album.
Yeah, whenever you have those like dance songs that are like this is my least favorite songs in Greece, for instance, like the hand jive song,
Hmm.
or just like whenever they're like singing about a dance, like in
Singing about a
it's
dance,
usually
baby.
not my favorite. I think it's
Singing
fair.
about a dance, they sure
They
are.
they did update the lyrics in the most recent revival for Shapoopy, and I guess that
Oh,
is an improvement. That it's
oh,
not because the
okay.
whole song is about basically the when women are slutty.
Now,
So they
if it was
changed
called
it
if it was
around.
called When Women Are Slutty, then I'd like it.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, well, my next picks are I have Muquin from Thoroughly Modern Millie. I mean, Mrs. Mears is such a badly done character, and it's so off in tonally from the rest of the show. You got this like light, bubbly, basically rom-com, and then all of a
Hmm.
sudden you have Mrs. Mears running this human trafficking ring, which is
What?
so weird and not funny. And she sings this song to her like two henchmen,
Yes.
and it's just weird. It's about why they should keep working for her and that they can make money to see their mother again and her big plan for human trafficking these women. I
Well,
don't
that
know.
sounds
Like
exciting.
I actually don't support that much, like too much alteration of classic songs. But the thing about 30 Modern Millie is it's not a classic show. The
Yes.
movie was from the 60s, but very little from the movie was taken aside from the plot. Like the
Hmm.
songs are
Hmm.
completely different. So you can't
Yeah.
say like this is a classic, it's part of history, we need to preserve it. No, this is from like 2000. Like it's not that old. And so I think it shouldn't have that sort of historical protection. Not that I don't know. I just think the Mrs. Mears character is so weird and such a strange choice that they made. And I think it is why Thoroughly Modern Millie is just screaming for a revival.
Yes.
They really need to change that character in that arc. It just doesn't
Yeah.
work, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. I think there's not, and I think that there could be something really fun and refreshing that comes in there instead.
Yeah, yeah. Then next I have Thank Heaven for Little Girls from Gigi. I
Yeah.
mean, do I need to say more? Like,
Yeah.
what? It's just weird. You've got this
Absolutely.
adult man singing about little girls and how much he loves them, and I don't know. It's
I'll take Miss
it's
Hannigan's little girls when she's talking about how much she hates them any
yeah,
day.
yeah, for sure. It's just weird. That's a lot of these picks for me are
Yep.
just like
Just weird.
what
Just
weird.
weird.
So what's your next one?
My next one is Over the Moon from Rent.
I have
Um,
that on my list.
right? It's like, what is
Yeah, it's so
happening? And I'm
weird.
like, move with me. Like, no, thank you. I don't want to do this.
Like, I get it. She's supposed to be at this like avant-garde club and singing
Right.
this like weird song, so it's like intentionally weird.
Yes, but it's still, it
But
goes on too long.
it goes on too long and it does the job of being intentionally weird. Like it's so
Like, good
strange.
job, Rent.
Yeah,
Good
nice
job.
job. Yeah. Yeah, and I think it would I don't know. Maureen is such a tricky character
Yeah.
to pull off, I think, in the because I don't know, she's just so unlikable and isn't caring enough about the
Yeah.
other about Joanna and the other characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's on my list as well.
You're like, it made the
What?
cut.
You did. Yeah. Okay, so two more. I have How to Break in a Glove from Dear Evan Hansen.
I don't even remember that one, but that says it all.
So it's the I think his name is it's the dad of the other family. I
Mhm.
forget his name. But he's basically giving Evan Connor's glove and being like, I can
Oh,
have
yeah.
the friendship that I didn't have with my
Hmm.
son with
Hmm.
you,
Hmm.
which
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
just it's just weird.
That
It's
feels a
awkward.
little uncomfortable.
It is. It does. I'm like, why didn't you have this with your son? Maybe you wouldn't have committed suicide if you had like tried harder. I don't know. Maybe you did, but
You're
I
like,
just
why did you wait until now?
yeah. Yeah,
Right.
what's going on? So How to Break in a Glove, and then I have The Military from Seussical. What a weird song.
That's a rough one. I always forget that that's in it too.
Yeah, that they basically send JoJo off to military training, and the general wants to go to war with anybody who eats butter on their toast, and
Yeah.
um I don't know. I don't like Seussical. It's not for me. And this song is definitely not for me. The
Yeah.
randomness of it all.
Yeah.
I could have picked a lot of songs for Seussical that I just don't like. And it's just like I feel like they went every day and had like all of their ideas in a bin and they mixed it up and they were like, okay, here's we're doing this song next,
And
and then we're doing
yeah,
this
yeah.
song, and then we're doing this song, and this is my least favorite of all of them.
Yeah, I would say this is the one I've seen Susan Gold a couple of times, and I was in school in college, and I don't even like really remember this song. I must have always just
Yeah.
blocked it out.
And you played JoJo, didn't you?
I sure did. Yeah, again, it's just like my days as Annie. I was too big and too old, but nevertheless, I persisted.
Yes. So what do you have next?
Next I have from a show that I absolutely love with incredible songs, Little Lamb. I did Gypsy from Gypsy. I
Uh,
also did Gypsy Community Theater. I've seen it several times, and every time the song comes on, like it can be performed beautifully, and every time I've seen it, it always is. But it's just a snooze for me. And I do think that
yeah.
Luis deserves a ballad there, but I don't want it to be Little Lamb. I don't want it to be Little Lamb.
Yeah. I've never seen Gypsy. I'd like to. I need
Oh,
to.
you
I've
love
seen the
it. It's, I
movie,
mean,
but I haven't seen
it's
the
an incredible show, and but that's just oh God, the
yeah.
energy, you just feel it coming out.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like
that's like all the
the
energy that was cultivated then just goes.
this is the song to go to the bathroom. This is the pee break
100%.
song.
Exactly. It's the pee
Most
break
of these
song.
songs we're talking about today are good pee break
Yeah,
songs.
definitely. Definitely.
So the next two are both songs that were both cut out of movies for
Oh,
good cause. They're not good
huh.
songs. I have No Way to Stop It from The Sound of Music, song that Elsa and Max sing to try to convince the captain to be a Nazi. And it's just I mean, I'm like, I don't know, like this song should not be this bubbly. It should not be this happy. Like this should be a weird, like sort of sexy, tantalizing, like
Right,
I don't
right,
know, like it should be a villain song because it really
right.
is, and it makes you dislike both of these characters a lot more than you know. It's basically like saying it's politics. You gotta get along with everybody.
Right, right,
There's
right,
no
right,
way
right,
to
right, right.
stop it. Like, it's all good. You're just like, what?
You're
No,
like
thank you.
energetically, this feels very strange.
Yeah, it's a terrible song. And there's
Yeah,
good cause that it was cut out of the movie.
yeah,
And then I have Mooning from Greece. That's
yeah.
literally about them going out mooning people.
We don't need it. We don't need to go over the moon. We don't need
Yeah.
mooning.
It's there's a reason it was cut out of the movie.
Yep,
'Cause it's not.
yep, 100%.
Yeah. So that is my next two. What do you have next?
Okay, so I will say that in the movie, Jeff Goldblum blew me away because I'm so charmed by him. And everyone who's done this song is incredible, but a sentimental man from Wicked, I
Mm,
feel bored. I feel like it goes on for too long. There's
it
so
is a
many
long song.
incredible, it just feels too long. Now, I think that if it was a little shorter, it wouldn't feel, but I'm like, okay, let's just grind to a halt here. So yeah, a sentimental
Yeah,
man.
it would be a good pee break song for Wicked.
Sure
It
is.
really would. Because it
Sure is.
doesn't really carry on the plot hardly at all.
No, it's great that
I
it
mean,
gives
I
this
guess
character insight, but you could do that with a lovely monologue.
you could. Yeah, you could and should. Yeah,
Yes.
agreed. Okay, well, next I have Please Don't Touch Me from Young Frankenstein. This is the song that the fiance sings about how she doesn't want to touch him. She's, wants abstinence. She basically wants no relationship. She's just
Yeah, yeah.
in him for his money and in his position. Um, I don't know. I just don't. I really disliked Young Frankenstein. I thought it was such a snooze, and this song is probably my least favorite from the
Like,
show.
no, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, thank you.
it was so long, and I just didn't like any of the songs, but this would be my least favorite.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah,
I've only heard that. I mean, like that. It's interesting. Young Frankenstein. I've only listened to the cast album, and it doesn't do a ton for me.
yeah. So this next one, it literally had a month on Broadway, is Snap Click from Diana the
Oh,
Musical.
bless.
Now this, I get it. If people like this musical for its camp value and it being kind of, I think a lot of people like it because it is so bad. It's sort of like so bad it's good. It's like the Room of Broadway
Hmm.
musicals. And
Yes.
you know what I mean? But the lyrics are so bad in this musical. They are so cringy. Really, the only thing that was good in this Broadway musical, I mean, everybody's doing a good performance and stuff like that, but as far as the core of what the musical is, would be the costumes were really excellent, and there's some very fast costume changes. But yeah, this Snap Click is all about the paparazzi, and the lyrics are so bad. So yeah, uh,
I
it's
have not had the pleasure.
a fever. Oh well, it's on Netflix. Did you know there's a pro shot
Oh, I
of Diana
didn't
the Musical
know.
on
I gotta
Netflix?
do it now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's a
have to do
slow
it.
shot.
I'm gonna have to do it.
So that's my next two. What's your next one?
My next one is from Damn Yankees, Who's Got the Pain? Um, I I did this show in high school. I had so much fun doing this, but it was like, who's got the pain when they do the mambo? Who's got the pain when they go, ooh, it just was never that. I was like, nobody likes this, and it feels like we're just getting through it to get to the good stuff. So,
Yeah.
not one of my favorites, although I absolutely love and adore that show.
Yeah, I don't know that show at all. I haven't seen it. I don't know the songs that well. That's a bucket list that I look forward to hopefully seeing
Yeah.
eventually. Uh okay, so next I have Wick from Secret Garden. It's not like that bad of a song in and of itself, but I just think it's so redundant in the musical. Like we've
Yeah.
already had her be introduced to the garden. She's already like come out and decided to love nature. And it's like this is already happening. Why are we
Yes.
getting another song? I mean, and we've already been introduced to Dickon. We don't need Wick. Like, and it's just a cloying, annoying song that's unnecessary. Like this show is too long. This show is like 3 hours long, and it needs a serious hatchet job to it. And it would be because
Yeah.
there's some
Yeah.
really great stuff in Six Cigar, some of I love. I had it on my favorites. I had a song
Yes.
in my top
Yes.
10. But I just think Wick is a good pee break song.
Yeah, like this is good. We're honestly doing community service. This is
Yeah,
because
we
we love
are.
theater and we love you. And sometimes you need to know when you can go to the bathroom.
Yes.
So you're
Yeah.
wrong.
I hope everyone's taking notes.
Yes. Yes.
Next, I have Biology from Freaky Friday. This is such a weird song, and I guess they're trying to say that like she's in a teen body, so she's feeling things that the teen body would feel. But like when you're talking about having the hots for a teenager and you're an adult in a teen body, like I don't know. I feel like that's your mind, that's your brain, that's who you are, like your soul is the thing that's attracted to people. And so, like, singing this song about a teenager and you're an adult is just weird. I just think it's a
Oh,
strange song,
yeah.
biology. And I get it's the point of the song, but I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. Like, this is a show that has a lot of interesting ideas. It's trying a lot, and I do respect it for that, especially being a Disney show, which usually doesn't try anything. But I don't know. I just, in the end, think it's weird. You have this grown woman oogling a teenager. Strange.
Yes. Yes. And yeah, that gives me the ick.
Yeah. I also don't like Parents Lie. I think that Parents Lie is interesting, but I don't think it works, especially the fact that she's singing it to a little child. Like I don't know.
Right.
I don't like that song either. But uh biology I just don't like. So that's my next one.
You're like, I don't like that more.
Yeah, yeah. So what do you have next?
I have one more Angel in Heaven from Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah,
I
I can
I
see
love
that.
Joseph. This was another one I did in community theater. So many of the songs like Close Every Door. That could have even been on my favorites list. Like there are so many songs I love from this show. But there's one more angel in heaven. It was just always like, okay, here we go again. And another one that felt like I almost think that the songs that aren't as good in great musicals feel worse because you can't
Yeah,
wait to get to the good stuff.
that's true.
So that's why One More Angel in Heaven makes my list on this one.
Yeah. Plus it really, I mean, it makes it feel almost unredeemable, these brothers, you
Yeah,
know, that they could
yeah,
it's pretty cold when you think about
yeah.
it. Uh, so I actually have, it's not really a specific song next. It's just the Escapologist songs from Matilda, which are like
There,
it's just
yeah.
they just drag that musical down, which is another musical that is too long for what it is. I like a lot of things about Matilda, I really do. But man, they just I really dislike those Escapologist songs. They just are
Cat,
not for me. Yeah.
we don't need to
Um,
be doing that.
yeah, and then I have When I Find My Baby from Sister Act. So this is
Oh,
sung by the bad guy
mm,
about finding Dolores, and I just think it's tonally a miss for the show. I remember when we were talking a while back, and I told you like the show is PG-13, and a lot of
yeah.
that comes down to this villain character that like
Mm-hmm.
is it's very violent. Like he shoots people and stuff, and like I probably would not take like kids to see Sister Act,
Right,
and it's
right.
really just this character. And I don't know, I just don't think that that character, all we needed to know is there's a bad guy and she needs to be hid. Like we don't need him to have a villain song, we don't need him to be this violent or this R-rated of a character. I just don't think it works for the show.
Yeah, I don't think it adds anything to a show like Sister Act.
No, no,
Yeah.
like literally all you need to have is know that she needs to be hidden. Like
Yes.
you definitely don't need the villain to have a song.
No,
That's
no.
for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't think that works. And then the next one that I have is the Neva Flows from Anastasia. This is another villain song
Oh,
sung
I
by
don't know this one.
Gleb about his like how he wants to find Anastasia. That character was a
Oh.
total miss in my opinion. It's like they thought, okay, Rasputin is problematic because he was like a real character or whatever, I guess,
Right, right.
but at least in the movie, Rasputin is fun. He's like pulling
Right,
out his
right.
eyeballs, and he's got a pet talking bat, and he's singing on top of the Dark of the Night, which is like a fun villain song and really over the top. Like, and instead they replace him with this snooze of a general that is just like I could care less about that. And then this song, I don't know. I will never understand why they took Anastasia and they were like, let's make it boring.
Right. They're
Why?
like, you know what? Hold my beer. I can make this
Um,
boring.
yeah, I don't get it. So
Mm-mm.
that's three three songs that I do not like. What do you have next?
Um, and next up for me is, of course, because I love Annie so much, New Deal for Christmas. It
Yeah,
is a
that's
deep
fair.
cut. Some people forget that it's even there. I forget that it's
Yeah.
even there. It always feels like a little bit of a snooze fest.
Yeah, it would be a good pee break song.
Yep, go to the bathroom, people. Like, some
Yeah.
people don't like Hooverville, but I always think that that's kind of a fun one, and lets us like go, see what's
Yeah.
happening, like the gritty side of what's going on in New York City Depression era
Yeah.
times.
I think New York City, that's also that would be a good pee break.
Yeah, yeah.
That song. But
I love that because I love New York, and I always think it's so fun when the Star to Be sings. But it does feel a little bit
it's
like, okay, we're
long. It's a
slowing down
long
here.
song. It's a
It's long.
long
You could
song.
you could go to the bathroom and come back and still see the
Well,
song.
next I have Abundance and Charity from Christmas Carol the musical. Why on earth they decided to open Act 2 with literally a kick line song and dance fantasy sequence in Christmas Carol? I will never understand. I mean, I think the reason why is that Alan Menken put about 2 seconds of work into this thing and was like, how do we repurpose Be Our Guest into Christmas Carol? And they're like, well, let's make it a fantasy sequence, and we're calling it Abundance and Charity. Like, it's terrible. I really dislike Christmas Carol the musical, and that is by far the worst song, Abundance and Charity.
Yeah.
And then I have the Queen of Pop from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is Violet's song, and
Oh, yes.
I really disliked Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I thought it was really bad. The stuff from the original movie, like Pure Imagination and
Yeah.
things like that, are like good. I like that, but ooh, it was a rough sit. I mean, every single one of those of the like kids songs
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
were terrible, and I was like, wow, man, they messed it up, and evidently they like rewrote it. It was like a big hit, I guess, in
Mm.
London, West End, and
What?
then when they brought it over to Broadway, they completely rewrote like a ton of songs, and I'm like, why would you do that? It literally had won award Olivier and stuff, and
They don't trust the
it's
Americans, and I get
I
why.
guess. I don't know. But what they came up with was not good, in my opinion. I just really disliked it. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know if I would review it. That's how much I disliked it again. Like I
Really?
would review Anastasia again because it has some good stuff in it. But
But you're
oh
like, no,
my
I'm not
God.
doing Charlie and
It
Chocolate Factory.
was, yeah, especially the second act. It's rough. It is rough, but that's just me. I just didn't like it. What do you have next?
Next I have The Street Where You Live from My Fair Lady. Look, this is romantic to some people, and I get it. I get why you would love this song. It is romantic,
The stalker
but there's
song.
something about it that just seems creepy to me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it. Well, and especially because we haven't gotten to know Freddie at all. Like, it's not like he's an
Right.
established character, and he literally spent one day with her at Ascot, and so yeah, I get it, I do. Uh, that makes sense. Okay, so I have something bad from Wicked. I don't think we needed to give Dr. Dilmond his own song.
We don't. We really
I mean,
don't.
it does further the plot because there's obviously talking about something bad's happening and stuff, but you could just have that in dialogue. We don't need that to be a song. We don't need the goat. Why they made him particularly a goat professor. Like, I understand he needs to be an animal because that's the story, but like, why
Right.
a goat? Why did you make him a goat? Like, that's just weird. I just it's not for me. And then this is where I have Over the Moon
Yes.
from Rent, so I agree with you there. And then I have Poor Judd is Dead from Oklahoma.
That's
It
a rough
just,
one.
yeah, it's just too much because even Judd is a bad guy. Like, he's gonna kill her. He's gonna rape her. Like, he's a bad guy. He's a rapist and
Yeah.
killer. But having our hero basically tell another character that they should kill themselves is just not a good look.
Does seem problematic.
Yeah, it's just weird, and I don't
Hmm
like it. And
hmm
so,
hmm
yeah, that is my problem with that song. What do you have next?
I don't know how to love him from Jesus Christ Superstar. Look, Jesus Christ Superstar is a great
Oh,
show, but this one is a beloved song. I just don't like it. I just don't like
yeah.
it.
I
I
did that
don't
one
know
for a
why.
recital once.
Well, see, I would love if you sang it. It's just it's just one of those
It's
that's I
okay.
feel like one of my controversial ones that I'm just like
Yeah,
it feels, you know why maybe when was just starting to listen, like when we just got the internet and I could access
yeah.
like a big musical theater library, well, big musical theater library, there was a lot of songs that I kind of wore out my welcome with. And I think it was I Don't Know How to Love Him. It was like one of the few I had access to. So I listened to it so many
Yeah.
times, but I think I'm all listened out
You
for I Don't
listen
Know How to
out
Love
to
Him.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Very good. My next pick is I have it technically was taken out in the last revival, but I'm an Indian too from Annie Get Your Gun.
Yeah,
Like I
definitely.
said, I
Yeah.
didn't do that many of like songs that were racist because I just feel like that would make a boring list.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that one not great. Um,
Not great.
and then I actually have from the Music Man. I don't have Shapoopy. I have the Sadder and Wiser Girl for Me from the
Yeah.
Music Man
Yeah.
because I obviously he's a scoundrel who learns to not be a scoundrel. That's the whole point of the story. But I do think the Sadder and Wiser Girl for Me takes it a little too far. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want him to
Yeah.
be that much of a jerk.
No, also I always forget that that's in there too. It's another one that I always forget.
Yeah. But it's I mean, because at least Shapoopy is like just a dance song. Like, it's not a character
Right.
song, right? It's not building up.
Yes.
Whereas like Saturn Wise Girl for me is a character song. He's singing it. This
Yes.
is his philosophy about treating
Yeah.
women.
This is his full on philosophy. Like, come
Yeah.
on, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Yeah. So that is why it's the worst. How many do you have left?
I only have one more
Oh, one
for my
more.
10.
Perfect. Because I have two more left. So perfect.
Ooh, okay. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't know if
So
this one's one of yours, but my final one is from a musical that I love, a musical that I did in high school that it really is beloved to me, but More I Cannot Wish You from Guys and Dolls. It's just always feels like a little bit of a snooze for me.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say Marry the Man Today from Guys and Dolls if I was picking one.
I love Marry the Man Today so much. I just love a
My
female
least
duet.
favorite.
I love
Okay.
it so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah. Well, my number two is Brimstone and Treacle from Mary Poppins. This is unredeemable. This song is absolutely awful. And I get that it's a villain song,
Right.
but it's just not a good villain song. It's terrible. And I hate Miss Andrews as a character, not only because she's a poorly written character, but it actually changes the arc of Mr. Banks and makes his
Hmm.
arc less interesting, in my opinion. Because instead of being this man who realizes that he is too he needs to spend more time with his children, and that his children uh the moment that he has with the bird lady in the movie, and that he realizes that they were right about how of wanting to give the money to the
Yeah,
bird lady,
yeah,
and realizing that his priorities were completely wrong. Instead of that, in the musical, he's just traumatized from childhood.
yeah,
You know, like it's a
yeah,
completely different arc, which is, I
yeah,
think, way less interesting.
yeah, I
That it's
agree.
all Mrs. Andrews' fault. He didn't really do anything wrong because he
Right.
was, you know, and so that's not as interesting to me as what we have in the movie.
Hmm.
And so it actually hurts the actual story and not just a bad song, which it is also a bad song.
You're like, let's be clear.
It's so bad. Oh man, Mary Poppins, it just bums me out because obviously all of the stuff from the movie is good, right?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
oh man, and I understand they had to do it. It was the stupid P.L. Travers estate that made them base it off of the book. But
That's what happened with beaches too, and we know how that goes.
and it sucked, and that's so frustrating. And so the number one is, of course, full disclosure
Gotta
from the Addams Family. It's I hate that song so much. It's so long, and you don't even need it. Like seriously, you could have a quick little scene of dialogue where they talk about the mix up, you know,
Right, right, right.
with Wednesday and uh, I mean, and where she gets the you know the wrong potion or whatever.
Hmm.
This incredibly tedious song of full disclosure. I mean,
I love that I got to sit with you for that song.
oh man, it's got to be the worst close of an act one. I
It's
mean,
not great. It's
it's
not great.
uh, it's
It's
so
not great.
long. It's just a terrible song.
It's too long. It's too long. I don't hate it the way you hate it, but I do feel like it's way too long.
Way too long, and it doesn't even do anything for the story. It's just, man, brutal. It's brutal. So there we go. That is my list.
I always think about it when they say hell is other people, or like thinking about that quote whenever I hear it. I think it hell for Rachel is full disclosure, just on
yeah,
loop.
yeah. Yeah. And so for me, full disclosure from Adam's Family, Brimstone and Treacle from Mary Poppins, Saturn Wiser Go for me from Music Man, I'm an Indian too from Annie Get Your Gun, Poor Judd is Dead from Oklahoma, Over the Moon from Rent, Something Bad from Wicked, The Queen of Pop from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Abundance and Charity from Christmas Carol, and The Neva Flows from Anastasia. That's my top 10. Worst.
My
Worst
top
10.
10, Shapoopy from Music Man, Little Lamb from Gypsy, Over the Moon from Rent, New Deal for Christmas from Annie, Who's Got the Pain from Damn Yankees, A Sentimental Man from Wicked, One More Angel in Heaven from Joseph, The Street Where You Live, My Fair Lady, Learn How to Love Him from Jesus Christ Superstar, and More I Cannot Wish You from Guys and Dolls.
Well, let us know what your picks would be. I would love to see that in the comments section if you're outraged by our picks. It's just our opinions. It's no big deal. We haven't
We
written
will be
any.
taking it personally, though.
Yeah.
We will take it personally if you disagree with us.
We haven't
So,
written any songs, so we have zero songs.
yeah, don't
So
worry. Don't worry.
yeah. So let us know what you think, and Jax, where can people follow you?
Jacklyn Collier on Instagram.
And you can find me at Rachel's Reviews all over the place at rachelsreviewstheater.com. And make sure you check out the playlist with all of our podcast episodes, including the other song episodes that we've done. that we talked about in the playlist. Make sure you take a look at that. If you are listening on iTunes, please leave your ratings and reviews. We really appreciate that. And if you are watching on YouTube, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate that so much. And make sure you're subscribed to OnStage Blog over on the various social media, their newsletter, because they have daily articles, really good stuff, a lot of good conversations, especially on Facebook. You definitely want to make sure that you're checked into that. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.